Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Washington Commanders and the New York Jets on Sunday Night Primetime. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Younghoe Koo going to get this one going. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get home. They come after him right away, and down he goes on the first play of the game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. And some good blocking. Springing it. A gain of 9 as we get to 3rd down.
Trap 60. Cup 19. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50 and set up the offense with a short field. He'll get this out wide, and he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Washington.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Noah Fant was the intended target. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Has caught. That's Lane. Touchdown, Washington. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Now an injury timeout, and that's Breece Hall, who is struggling a bit after that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
19 tight.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Grant Delpit. And the Commanders will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That'll be taken in by Karski Merritt. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He'll get it inside the 20. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal. To the air again is Daniels. That is caught side of the end zone. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Commanders. On is Coop for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Commanders move out on top, 14-0. So out is Coop. He'll kick this one away after the touchdown. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Dragon, Panther 60.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. In trouble, and down he goes. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Quick throw on the RPO to Goddard. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Jets 1st down.
Daniel, 18, Mustang 19.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and a yard.
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Cup 19, Cup 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Here we go, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield. Third and long.
19 tight. Dragon 60.
They'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out to Hall. And he will be out of bounds on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Commanders with the early lead. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on fourth down.
Warriors 70, 79 Broncos. Cougar, Panther 11, Panther 11.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one caught by Smith. And he's in. Arian Smith. Touchdown, Jets.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Trosky-Merritt. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. They'll turn and hand this one off. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with a first down.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands, and go the other way. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 9. He'll go again with Hall. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Seven Pirates.
Another run here with Hall. And right to the 25-yard line. That is enough for the 1st down. So they pick it up on the ground, and the drive keeps going. Set to go now on 1st and 10. That's quickly out to Smith. And he will score! Arian Smith, touchdown, New York. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Jets will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7. Play action. Here's Daniels. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds. It's a 1st down for the moment, but it appears it's not going to stay that way. Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. Over the middle, the big target. Fan. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth 1st half. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down. Daniel. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. He'll run here. This is Ty Chandler. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
You saw the guard take a pass set, Mike. He's hoping that defensive tackle just races up the field trying to sack the quarterback, and then you just hand the ball off to your back on a draw. In this case, the defensive tackle does a great job going from pass to run, and he's able to take the back down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here's Daniel. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Commanders.
Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. 19, 18.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll air it out down the middle. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And a good return here. He is out of bounds up past the 30.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Here's second and 3 to go.
Let's go now.
On the give, it's Hall. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
79 Broncos.
He'll drop to throw. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
18, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Lions. Go.
They'll throw out of the gun. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Brown now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hawk 70. Vices, 60 Vices.
And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Zaire Thomas there for the stop. Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. The Jets have got it.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
A good physical run, motoring forward for 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Second and inches.
That'll be caught left side. It's Goddard. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Ready, set.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Set. Ready,
Here's a designed run, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Jets have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Daniels now on 1st down. He's got a man here. That's Alec Iomanner.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. Connected with the tight end. That's Fant. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. A run now for Chadwick. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages. to working ahead for a couple of yards. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Catch made right side by Ileman. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that is incomplete.
And really, it's the interceptions that continue to be a problem, and he's lucky he didn't add to that total. I mean, defender had an opportunity to add another one to the mix, and he just has to do a better job making decisions, finding the open target, and stop forcing bad throws.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it. You start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. That's swung out to Chandler. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance, and it paid off. First and goal coming up. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Ben Sinnott. Touchdown, Washington. And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. So, back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Let's go now.
The drive begins with a run, and it's home. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They'll look to throw here on first down. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Buffalo 18. Hawk 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And a good short tackle. Right there, it stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The Jets will send out the field goal unit. His kick is good. And the Jets will take a 24-21 lead.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Okay, ready? Bronco 80.
Drive will start on the ground, and it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3, and Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Receiver in motion, headed left. On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. He will have the Commanders first down by a couple of yards. Give him 4 yards. It was 3rd and 2 as they convert. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A handoff as they try to run it here. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
And the Commanders' first down.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Come on.
Throwing on second down, Daniel. That one caught by Ioman. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication.
Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. That one is snuffed out. Going to lose yardage. Back to the 3. Quick throw on the RPO to Goddard. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
This is fielded well short of midfield. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's second down and 3. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. They'll come up now for second down. They'll run here. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the first down.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 22-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Man in motion, heading left. They'll go. Here's Daniels. That's taken in, and it's going to be a Commander's first down. That was something else. A big pickup on fourth and long to give them a new set of downs. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. Now, first and goal. Daniels gonna throw again. Broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And it's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Third and goal. It's Daniels. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game. So here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to potentially send us to overtime. This one is on target, and it is good. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That ball intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Tennessee. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft. But I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt in the back end of this defense.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
And in this situation, Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in the world. Remember, you're already well within scoring range. Now you're just trying to get as close as possible. You can't take a sack, and of course you...
Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
3rd and long, and here's Daniels. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there, and we're likely down to a final snap.
Little miscommunication there, now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
So here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to win the game. Long enough, and it's good! On target from long range. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night.